Why isn't my image displaying in React Native using a URL parameter?
Encountering issues with images not displaying in React Native when using a URL parameter can be frustrating. Let's explore some common reasons behind this problem and how you might resolve them.
Common reasons for image display issues. 1. Invalid URL. Ensure that the URL you're providing is valid and accessible. If the URL is incorrect or broken, the image will not display. Double-check by opening the URL in a web browser to see if the image loads correctly. 2. Network permissions. React Native requires proper network permissions to fetch images from remote URLs. For Android, you need to add the user's permission Android name equals android.permission.INTERNET / in your AndroidManifest.xml. For iOS, ensure your Info.plist is configured correctly, typically requiring NSAppTransportSecurity settings. 3. Cache issues. Browser and app caching might cause issues with displaying updated images. Clear the cache or try to force refresh to ensure you are seeing the most recent changes. 4. Dimensions and styling. Without appropriate styling or dimensions, images might not appear correctly. Ensure your image component is properly styled and sized. For example, (5) SSL certificates. React Native sometimes has trouble with self-signed or invalid SSL certificates. Ensure that the server hosting the image URL has a valid SSL certificate. 6. Content type issues. The server should return the correct content type header for the image. If the server response does not have an image MIME type, the image may not display as expected. 7. Async issues. When dealing with asynchronous data, ensure the image URL is available before the component renders. Use state management and conditional rendering to handle async operations. Troubleshooting steps. Validate the URL. Open the image URL in a web browser. Check network permissions. Confirm apps permissions for network access. Clear cache. Clear your app's cache. Proper styling. Ensure width and height are appropriately set. SSL certificates. Verify the server's SSL status. MIME type. Check the server's headers for correct content type. Async data handling. Ensure data is fully fetched before rendering the image. By identifying and addressing these common issues, you can solve most problems related to images not displaying in React Native when using a URL parameter.